Igbo ọma na-ege ntị, anyị ekene unu ọzọ n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị sị unu nke onye chikwelu ya zelu. Once again, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Depends your time and your location. You are joining us today at Eastern News 24. Anyị sị meka Chukwu oke abịa mapụrụ m ihe niile gozie unu niile n'ime ihe niile Biafra ya abịa. Ana Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ya pụtara mkpọrọ ise. Oke, dịka o si dị, anyị agbapụ na ya ọsọ na ya bụ ife anyị wee n'ụbọchị nke taa. Ya bụ ozi na-eje n'ugbu a n'iru akwụkwọ a bụ our own brother Chief Raphael Wazirike. Mana anyị si na anyị ga na-etinye onye ọbụla na-ekwuita maka ihe ọbụla gbasara maka nnwere onwe na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Alright, ya bụ vidiyo na-eje ikwu Raphael Wazirike bụ the leader of Mazob, Mazob, kwuru ihe a na the Biafra Hilo Day. So m sị ka m gosikwa ụmụ Chineke ka fasoro m gee ya bụ ife. Quote, the Chief Raphael Wazirike highlighted the dangers Biafra agitators face, continuous detention of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu and other betrayals by the political classes, among other things. As in, you must watch this. Alright, Wazirike kọwasị many things here Biafra agitators ga-face n'ọdịnihu, and on this page jidekwa Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Okwu kwuru juru m afọ, nsị ka gosikwa n'ụmụ Chineke ka fa gee ya bụ ife. Igecha ya bụ ife tila ya alụ ife i chere n'ihe Wazirike kwuru. Ịmara sị na ncha niile bụ ofu, and that I'm very happy now that na Chief Raphael Wazirike na ekwughetiaziri Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, and also is calling for his release. So ife dịgodi mkpa na ncha niile amajiwago. This is the time ncha niile ya amaji together to pursue our goal. So I'm so much happy for that, and I recommend that. I'm so much happy. All right, over to you, Chief Raphael Wazirike, the leader of Mazob. Over to you, sir.
2 days ago, on 28th, to be precise, I listened to Mohamed Buhari's valedictory speech. I listened attentively. I was happy the way or the area he mentioned. He asked Nigerians to forgive him for all that he did. So I listened. I was happy. I thought, if Nigerians should forgive you, you should also forgive those you think may have offended you. But he never mentioned that he forgave them. He didn't forgive anybody, but he wanted Nigerians to forgive him. All of us, or most of us in the Southeast, have begged Buhari to release Nnamdi Kanu from detention. I was expecting that the last day he was to leave from his office would release Nnamdi Kanu. He never did. He never forgave him. But he wanted Nigerians to forgive him. I was thinking about all this. Then I waited till yesterday, 29th May. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I thought he would open his chapter on a clean slate to say, I ordered the release of Nnamdi Kanu. I don't want problem. He never did. I got worried about the fate of Biafra agitators all over the world. I'm saying all over the world because you might say those who are outside Nigeria say Nnamdi Kanu was abducted in Kenya, which means Nigerian agitators are not safe all over the world. So when people say we are doing an anniversary to remember our heroes, past heroes, I get bothered. Why past heroes? What about the present heroes? You should pray for these people who are in detention. So many Mazob members today are in detention because police say they are IPOB members. If you're a young man today walking on the streets in the southeast, you're automatically an IPOB member. So our lives are in danger here. We are the people that should be prayed for. Just recently, last month, at Ngwabala, about 4 policemen were killed. A member of the community wrote a petition to the police and told them that our member, our officer in that community was one of those that killed the policeman. The police stormed the guy's house by 2 a.m. and arrested him, telling the wife to say bye-bye to the husband. Some told her to remarry as soon as possible. The person who wrote the petition that our member is a member of IPOB is his own senior brother from the same womb. So we went to the police station, CID here. Oh, well. At the end of the investigation, they found out that not only that the guy is not a member of IPOB, but that his brother was contesting a piece of land with him. And they told the guy, "We'll show you." Their father just died. They had to share their piece of land and all that. Then he wanted to get his younger brother killed. The only way is to accuse him of being a member of IPOB, because the police searched his house and saw documentaries about Biafra. So you see, we who are here are endangered by our own people, by those we think we are fighting against. The same last month, last election, my commander called me here one early morning that INEC and policemen and even soldiers stormed my premises, saying that they want to use Ojukwu Memorial for the presidential election. They have never done that before. Our premises have never been used for any election before. They wanted to get at me. So I was surprised. I asked him, "Have you ever used these premises before?" He said, "No." I said, "Open the gate for them." He opened the gate for them. I never came out. People had gathered. I asked them, "Have you ever used this place before for election, electoral election?" The electorals told me that they have never used this premises for election. They were using somewhere else. But this one, they asked them to come to Ojukwu Memorial Library as a polling unit. Why? Because they wanted to get her to Wazirike. If I had asked my men to shut the gate, don't allow anybody, they would say, "Hey, Wazirike wants to disrupt the election." Wazirike said no election. Then you know what we follow. We who are here are endangered. Should I go further? Today they are using EEDC, Enugu Electricity whatever company, to get at me. Last month, at the beginning of this year, EEDC stormed Owerri from Enugu, came to my premises, a hostel, disconnected prepared meter that was running, and went back in asking me to prepaid meter that if you don't pay, it will go off on its own. He came all the way from Enugu, disconnected it, and ran back to Enugu. That was over. Recently, this month, 19th of this month, they came back to the same premises and abducted the caretaker. What for? They want to get that was written. We are not owing. As a matter of fact, this is a receipt of our last payment. This is May. This is a receipt. 188,000 naira. Paid on the 11th of May for April consumption. This is a receipt. 188,000. Paid on 18th of May. Sorry, 11th of May for April consumption. We are not owing. We are not owing. But they came and abducted my caretaker. Kept him in their office, in their headquarters in Enugu. He has been there now for close to 2 weeks. One Chimeze Okachuku, who says he's a policeman, called me. I asked him, what is the offense of the guy you abducted from Owerri? He told me the Inspector General of Police gave me the power to arrest anybody from the southeast and keep him in the EEDC headquarters here. That's what he told me. I said, really? Whether the person commits any offense or not? And the General of Police didn't ask you also to send the police to court for trial. He off his phone. Why? They want to get at Wazirike. Do you know what they want to do? They want Wazirike to ask his men to attack EETC workers. So they will say, oh, kidnapping, murder, manslaughter, so that they will get at me. Does EETC have the power of arrest? You arrested somebody, you kept him in your facility, in your headquarters in Enugu. You didn't charge him to court for close to 2 weeks. The guy is still there. Say, bring somebody to take him on bail if you want. Charge him to court. You can't charge him. What offense? No offense. This is the payment for this month. May, 188,000 naira. The light is running there. The light was not caught, but you abducted somebody. I don't know. So why I'm saying all this is because we know the dangers we are facing here as Biafra agitators. And whenever an event like this comes, we pray for ourselves. And not those who have died. Those who have died have died. We pray for those who are in detention. Who the Supreme Court is using. Or Nigeria is using the Supreme Court to detain. Someone like Nnamdi Kanu. The Nigerian government is using the Supreme Court to detain him now. 4 months adjournment. When Buhari has released his own kinsmen, all the Boko Haram detainees have been released by Buhari before he left. All the Boko Haram members have been released. Now he's keeping someone else. There is no prison facility or police station you can't get our members in the southeast languishing. I mean, being my sub-members. They use our own people. They use politicians. They use businessmen to get at us. So we are the people that should be prayed for. We should pray for ourselves. See what is happening in Nigeria today? That is a evil man. Nowhere. Politics. Today, we have a Southwest, Northwest protocol. For the next 8 years, it's our turn. It's my turn. Southwest. 1931, it will be the turn of the Northwest. It will be their turn. Today is the turn of the Southwest. For the next 8 years, from 1931 to 1939, it will be 2031 to 2039. It will be the turn of the Northwest. Where are the Igbos here? Nowhere. But these politicians whom we are dying for, we are fighting for, are the ones sabotaging us, killing us, bringing in people to annihilate us, to eliminate us, to decimate us. Who speaks for us? Nobody. Buhari has kept Nnamdi Kanu, has gone. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has stepped in. No mention of Nnamdi Kanu. Who speaks for him? Nobody. Who are the ones sabotaging him? The Igbo elites. They will pretend it a day as if calling for his release. In the night, they will tell them, keep him there, kill him. Pretenders. So I said today, wish you people happy anniversary. The greatest thing I did in this world was to bring up the issue of Biafra again. No regrets whatsoever. Let the Igbos know that they don't belong here. They don't belong to Nigeria. They should have their own country. If you say no, okay now, how is your status today in Nigeria? You conduct the election, another person wins, and that person is declared. You can go to court. What will you get from the court? Which court? Supreme Court. Whose Supreme Court? At the end of the day, they will tell you, we have evidences of rigging, malpractices, but it's not enough to cancel the election. That's what you get. Nothing more. 8 years will run for Southwest. From 2023 to 2031. Then it will go back to the north from 2031 to 2039. It will come back to the south, and the Igbos will continue to shout, they're marginalizing us, they're marginalizing us. Continue to shout. I don't want to advise you. Imo State is governed by APC. Abia State, LP. Anambra State, ABGA. Enugu State, PDP. Ebonyi, APC. Okun Nnamdi Sokoto. That's what we used to be president of Nigeria.
Igbo bụ Igbo ekenekwa m unu ọzọ n'ụbọchị nketa na ya bụ ozi unu nọ n'ilu akwụkwọ a anyị gosiri unu. Gịnị ka ị nwere ike gbasịta maka ihe the Biafran patron, let me call it like that, Chief Lafayette waziri ike. Ka efe nwere ike ikwu gbasịta n'ife okwu n'ilu akwụkwọ a? Leave us with your own comment on the comment section below. Once again, don't forget that this is Eastern News 24, where we give to you the latest news on what is happening in Biafra land. That on the by I soon came